Nate, you requested a video of a cold start, and I'll be more than happy to show you a cold start. First, to answer your question, is it stock? Aside from the tidy tail, which you can see right up under there, it has the mini LEDs here. I've got a light that I'm shining on it to show you. This was installed by the Ducati Aprilia MV Agusta dealer down in Miami. As I told you, the first gentleman who bought it has a very large collection of Italian bikes, and he had this done by them. The front also, don't worry about this paper, this is just, I had it out front of my house. You can see that's what I was initially asking for it before I put it on eBay at a lower price. But you can see here the LEDs. I'll also show you, since you asked about the tires before, and I'll try to get in and show you. I mean, I don't think it's been leaned over more than about that far. I mean, the edges are, you can still see the edges here, really haven't even come in contact with the asphalt at all by myself or the other gentleman who wrote it. Same thing applies for the front. So let's do a cold start for you. And it's on, that's out, it just went through its little cycle. I'm in neutral. And it's a cold start. It's getting hot now, but that's the header. Just to show you a few things that I think you'll find of interest. That's my top speed that I ever put on the bike, 72 miles an hour. The average speed that I rode the bike at was 33 miles an hour. So think about that. The average fuel economy, 37.9 with me as the owner. And that's the current miles, 2,488. It has the flash to pass light here. You can see the little blue light come on. The bike's 100% perfect. There's no marks on the side of the mirrors. There's no marks on the side of the brush guards. The front tire, let me just wipe the dirt off. The front tire is completely smooth, there's no cupping. The idle's absolutely perfect. I've got the AC on, so you're picking up some condensation. That's what that is. bike's 100% perfect. There's no marks on it. You can see the side of the fairing here. There's not a single blemish in it at all. Everything is perfect. The seat's perfect. There's no cuts, there's no scores. I'll just go all the way around the seat so you can see it. I have the bike in my basement. I'm getting kind of gassed out right now. Getting a little bit of a headache. Even the inner fender, you can see how clean everything is. That's the inside of the shock. I mean, that's how clean the bike is. I mean, and I haven't even touched it or detailed it. That's just always how I keep my bike. I mean, you can look at my Victory. My Victory, it's a black bike. Black bikes show more dirt than anything else, and the bike is pristine and perfect. And it's a 2010. I even had that one signed by Corey Ness and Arlen Ness is on the other side. So this is the bike you'll be getting. I hope you can hear me over the sound of the engine. I've got a pretty good headache right now from the exhaust in the basement right now. So I'm going to shut it off. Hopefully you can hear everything I was saying. I've got a good headache right now going from the exhaust in the basement. But everything on the bike, I mean, I'll just pan around here. It's going to be a long video to upload. This is the rear of the bike. There's no scuff marks. You know, I told you I only have 31-inch inseam. I never, ever came in contact with the paint, with the seat, nothing. Everything. I mean, here's the rear muffler. That's nothing there that'll come off. It's just wax. I had my KTM had the aluminum cans like yours did, and I can't tell you how many times I bashed my knee trying to throw my leg over. But everything on the bike is pristine. Everything. And again, this has not been like detailed for this photograph or the video or anything like that. Everything, this is just how I keep my bikes all the time. So that was a dead cold start. I should have touched the header before I did it, because within a few seconds it was really hot and I could barely touch it when I put my hand on it. But as God is my witness, that was a dead cold, ice cold start, and it hadn't been started, I would say, in over a week. So I mean, it fires right up. There's zero problems with this motorcycle, none. You are going to be extremely pleased, and you're going to be blown away when you see the condition in person, because the video cannot capture, you know, the overall condition of the bike. I mean, here's the rear fender. I mean, just look. There's not a speck of dust on it. I mean, I challenge you to find a motorcycle at a dealership that's brand spanking new out of a crate that's as clean as this. You know, your front fender. So that's 9 minutes. If you have any other questions, let me know, please.